Hello passionate Celtic FC fans, this is Celtic Central News, your exclusive source for Celtic updates. Before we kick off, we appreciate the incredible support. If you love Celtic, subscribe now, hit like, and let's build this community together. Now onto the latest news. A warm welcome to new subscribers, your support is crucial. Hail, hail, there's a buzz growing in the Scottish football scene. That Sir Tom Hunter, the renowned businessman and philanthropist, is gearing up to make a colossal bid to take over Celtic Football Club. Rumors are swirling around that this isn't just a casual interest, but a £1 billion proposition that could shake up the Scottish Premiership and alter the landscape of one of the country's most historic clubs. Sir Tom Hunter, known for his sharp business acumen and deep ties to Scotland, has apparently been eyeing Celtic for some time, with insiders suggesting that he sees a golden opportunity to rejuvenate the club and restore its former glory. The whispers around the corridors of Celtic Park hint at serious talks behind closed doors, with Hunter's team possibly already in contact with the club's board. Although nothing has been officially confirmed yet, this potential takeover is stirring excitement and speculation among fans, pundits, and rival clubs alike. People are wondering what a Hunter-owned Celtic would look like. Would it bring fresh investment, new management strategies, or perhaps a shift in club culture? With Hunter's history of philanthropy and business success, many speculate he might aim to transform Celtic into a powerhouse not just in Scotland, but on a European scale. However, skeptics remain cautious, wondering if such a grand proposal might face obstacles, both financial and bureaucratic. The Scottish football community is holding its breath, watching closely for any official announcements that could confirm or deny this remarkable development. If true, this could herald a new era at Celtic, one that could redefine the club's ambitions and competitive edge. The mere possibility of Sir Tom Hunter's involvement is enough to ignite discussions across forums, social media, and football pubs from Glasgow to Edinburgh and beyond. How this saga unfolds will be one of the most captivating stories in Scottish sports for the foreseeable future. The potential involvement of Sir Tom Hunter in Celtic's ownership signals more than just a change in hands. It could represent a seismic shift in the club's strategic direction. Hunter's reputation precedes him not only as a savvy entrepreneur, but as someone who understands the importance of community and legacy. If these rumors hold water, it might suggest a vision that balances both commercial success and a genuine connection with the club's loyal fanbase. There is talk that Hunter's approach could prioritize sustainable growth, investing heavily in youth development and infrastructure, while also bolstering the first team with top-tier talent. Given the competitive nature of the Scottish Premiership and the challenges posed by financial giants elsewhere in Europe, such investment could be vital for Celtic's aspiration to return to prominence. Furthermore, some insiders speculate that Hunter might push for a modernization of the club's facilities, perhaps even a renovation or expansion of Celtic Park, enhancing the matchday experience and boosting revenue streams. These discussions remain speculative, but the scale of the potential bid already hints at ambitions far beyond a simple takeover. Hunter's philanthropic history could also bring a fresh sense of responsibility and ethical business practices to Celtic's management, something that fans have long hoped for amid occasional controversies. It's easy to imagine the buzz this would generate amongst supporters eager for stability and progress after years of fluctuating fortunes. On the flip side, detractors caution that a billionaire's involvement doesn't always guarantee success, and warn that football's business side can be as ruthless as it is rewarding. The rumors, however, keep mounting, and the intrigue only deepens with each passing day. If Sir Tom Hunter does succeed in acquiring Celtic, the club might be poised for a renaissance that rekindles the fiery spirit of its most glorious eras. This story remains fluid, with every hint and whisper adding fuel to the speculation fire, making it one of the most talked about topics in Scottish football right now. Amidst the escalating chatter about Sir Tom Hunter's proposed bid for Celtic, one cannot ignore the potential ripple effects this would have across Scottish football and beyond. Rival clubs, particularly Rangers, are reportedly watching the developments with keen interest, understanding that a Hunter-backed Celtic could upend the competitive balance in the Premiership. This prospective takeover could lead to an infusion of funds and resources, allowing Celtic to attract marquee players, improve scouting networks, and compete more fiercely on both domestic and European fronts. The implications extend past the pitch to potentially sparking new sponsorship deals, media rights negotiations, and partnerships that could shift the financial landscape of the league. Fans too are split in their reactions. Some are exhilarated by the prospect of a billionaire owner with deep Scottish roots, hoping this marks a new chapter of success. while others remain wary, fearing changes to club identity or excessive commercialization. Local businesses and communities around Glasgow might also feel the impact, especially if Hunter's plans include stadium enhancements or community programs that link football with social development. The media coverage surrounding this possible deal has only added to the fervor, with speculation about who might be appointed to key managerial and executive roles once the takeover is finalized. Will Hunter bring in a new board? Will the current coaching staff remain? These questions are causing debates among fans and insiders alike. Of course, the Scottish Football Association and other regulatory bodies would have to scrutinize such a significant acquisition, adding another layer of complexity to the saga. It's not just about money, it's about navigating a web of approvals and public expectations. Even in the murky world of football rumors, the scale and seriousness of this proposed bid stand out. Whether or not Sir Tom Hunter's £1 billion offer materializes, it has already ignited one of the most compelling narratives in Scottish sport this season. The atmosphere around Celtic Park is charged with anticipation and a hint of uncertainty, as the club's future seems poised at a crossroads. In the midst of these swirling rumors, Celtic supporters have been particularly vocal, expressing a mixture of hope and apprehension on social media platforms and fan forums. The idea of Sir Tom Hunter, a figure known for his philanthropic efforts, as well as business success, stepping in with a substantial financial offer, is stirring intense debate. Supporters who have endured years of frustration with inconsistent performances and managerial upheavals see this as a beacon of hope for renewed ambition and stability. The promise of fresh investment and a strategic vision that might come with Hunter's involvement has fans dreaming of European nights and domestic dominance returning to Glasgow's East End. Yet there's also a cautious undercurrent among the fanbase, with questions about how this change might affect the club's culture and traditions. Celtic has always been more than just a football team, it's a symbol of identity, history, and community for many. The prospect of billionaire ownership triggers fears among some that commercial interests could overshadow these core values. This duality of excitement and concern has sparked lively discussions online, with fans dissecting every leaked detail, analyzing Hunter's past business dealings, and speculating on his motives. Meanwhile, club insiders remain tight-lipped, neither confirming nor denying the talks, which only adds fuel to the speculation. The emotional investment from fans highlights just how deeply Celtic means to its supporters and how any potential change at the ownership level resonates far beyond boardrooms. It's this mix of passion and uncertainty that makes the ongoing rumors so compelling, capturing the imagination of anyone with a stake in Scottish football. The potential financial ramifications of Sir Tom Hunter's proposed takeover of Celtic cannot be overstated, with industry analysts suggesting this could be one of the most significant investment moves in Scottish football history. If the rumors prove accurate, Hunter's £1 billion bid would not only infuse Celtic with unprecedented capital, but could also trigger a chain reaction across the league. Financial muscle at Celtic Park might compel other Scottish clubs to seek new investors or radically alter their business models to stay competitive. This shift could lead to a more financially robust and commercially savvy Scottish Premiership, attracting higher caliber players and increasing the league's international profile. Hunter's reputed business style, focused on long-term growth, community integration, and ethical investment, might also push Celtic towards more sustainable financial practices, contrasting with some of the more volatile football ownership models seen elsewhere. Such a move could inspire confidence among sponsors and broadcasters, who often seek stability and strong governance in their partnerships. Of course, the sheer scale of the proposed investment raises questions about how the money will be allocated. Will it go mostly towards player acquisitions and wages, or will Hunter prioritize infrastructure and youth academies? Perhaps there will be a balanced approach, aiming to secure immediate results while building a foundation for sustained success. The impact on ticket pricing, merchandise, and fan engagement also comes into play, as supporters hope the club retains accessibility despite potential commercial growth. Ultimately, this proposed takeover presents a fascinating case study on how a high-profile business figure might reshape a traditional football club, blending commercial ambition with community values. Whether this deal goes through or not, the conversation it has sparked about the future of Scottish football is significant and ongoing. Beyond the financial and competitive implications, the rumored involvement of Sir Tom Hunter with Celtic invites reflection on what this means for Scottish football's broader identity and its relationship with modern football's evolving landscape. The game today is increasingly globalized and commercialized, with traditional clubs facing pressure to innovate and adapt or risk falling behind. Hunter's proposal, if realized, could be a model for how heritage clubs like Celtic can embrace change without losing their soul. His track record suggests a balance between profitability and social responsibility, potentially allowing Celtic to serve as an example within the sport. This approach could include community outreach, youth engagement, and investment in grassroots football, aligning the club's success with broader societal benefits. Such a vision might resonate with fans who want their club to remain deeply rooted in its origins while thriving in the 21st century. Furthermore, Hunter's potential ownership might influence how other clubs in Scotland and beyond think about ownership structures, investor roles, and the delicate balance between football passion and business pragmatism. This situation highlights the tensions inherent in modern football: the desire to win trophies and grow revenues while respecting history and supporter culture. How Hunter navigates these competing demands will be crucial. Fans will be watching closely, scrutinizing every decision, hoping to see a genuine commitment to Celtic's traditions, alongside exciting new ambitions. If successful, this could usher in a new era where Scottish football clubs demonstrate that growth and heritage can go hand in hand. The uncertainty remains, but the possibilities are undeniably exciting and worthy of close attention. Another intriguing aspect of this unfolding story is the potential influence Sir Tom Hunter's involvement could have on player recruitment and the club's transfer strategy. With an injection of funds and a renewed vision, Celtic might pursue higher-profile targets, aiming to compete with bigger European clubs for emerging talent and established stars. Rumors already suggest that Hunter's team is evaluating how best to blend experienced professionals with promising youngsters from the club's academy. The goal would be to create a balanced squad capable of challenging for titles, while also building for the future. This could mean a significant change from previous transfer windows where budget constraints limited ambitions. The idea of attracting marquee signings is tantalizing for fans, conjuring images of a Celtic side capable of making deep runs in European competitions, restoring the club's prestige on the continental stage. Moreover, a Hunter recruitment strategy might emphasize scouting, innovation, and data analytics, areas increasingly important in modern football. Investing in technology and expert staff could enhance Celtic's competitive edge, both on and off the pitch. This approach would also align with Hunter's known preference for thoughtful, strategic business decisions rather than impulsive spending. At the same time, there's the question of managerial appointments and coaching staff. Who would oversee this revamped squad? Would Hunter bring in new leadership with a fresh philosophy or back existing figures to implement his vision? These considerations add layers of complexity to the rumors, but also highlight the scale of the potential transformation. The transfer market activity following such a takeover would be closely monitored, as it could set the tone for Celtic's trajectory under new ownership. The cultural and social implications of Sir Tom Hunter's possible takeover extend beyond football, touching on community relations and charitable initiatives linked to Celtic. Hunter's philanthropic reputation is well documented, and there is talk among insiders that part of his motivation is to reinforce Celtic's role as a community pillar in Glasgow and wider Scotland. This could manifest in enhanced outreach programs, educational partnerships, and health initiatives that leverage the club's influence for social good. Celtic has a proud history of community engagement, and Hunter's involvement might deepen these commitments, creating new opportunities for local youth and marginalized groups. Such efforts could foster stronger bonds between the club and its supporters, ensuring that football remains a unifying force beyond the sport itself. This potential social dimension adds a rich layer to the takeover narrative, suggesting that Hunter's vision encompasses more than trophies and commercial success. It also aligns with a growing trend in football where clubs are increasingly seen as key actors in addressing societal challenges. However, implementing such programs effectively requires careful planning and genuine dedication, which Hunter's track record suggests he might provide. The local community would likely welcome this renewed focus, especially in areas where Celtic already plays a significant role. As these rumors continue to swirl, questions remain about how this balance between business and benevolence will be managed in practice. Still, the idea of a takeover that revitalizes Celtic both on and off the field is compelling, offering hope for a holistic and inclusive future for the club. Before we proceed, subscribe to our channel and enable notifications to receive all exclusive news about Celtic FC. Don't miss any details about your favorite team. It's extremely important for Celtic FC fans. At the governance level, the prospect of Sir Tom Hunter stepping in as a major stakeholder or outright owner of Celtic raises questions about how the club's boardroom dynamics might change. Currently, Celtic's management operates with a mix of executives and directors who have steered the club through various challenges and successes. Hunter's arrival could mean a reshuffle, introducing new faces with fresh ideas, or perhaps retaining key figures who align with his vision. The governance structure might evolve to incorporate more rigorous financial oversight and strategic planning reflecting Hunter's corporate experience. This could increase transparency and accountability, which many supporters have called for over the years. Moreover, a billionaire owner with a strong ethical background might bring a different tone to boardroom discussions, focusing on long-term sustainability rather than short-term gains. This potential shift could help Celtic navigate the complexities of modern football governance, including compliance with financial fair play rules and navigating the competitive pressures of international football markets. Additionally, Hunter's involvement might influence the club's relationship with supporters groups, potentially fostering more dialogue and collaboration to ensure fan interests remain central. The interplay between old guard and new leadership will be fascinating to watch, especially as the club balances tradition with innovation. For now, these governance implications remain speculative, but they underscore the profound changes that might accompany a Hunter takeover beyond just the transfer market and stadium plans. The timing of these rumors about Sir Tom Hunter's £1 billion bid for Celtic is also noteworthy, coming at a period of transition for the club and Scottish football at large. Celtic recently faced a challenging season with mixed results on the pitch and calls for change from fans eager to see progress. The club's current ownership and management have been under pressure to deliver consistent success and stabilize finances amid a competitive and unpredictable football landscape. The timing of Hunter's interest might reflect a strategic decision to step in when the club is ripe for reinvention. It also coincides with broader shifts in Scottish football, including new broadcasting deals, increased investment interest, and evolving competition formats. Hunter's proposal could be seen as a timely intervention aimed at seizing momentum and positioning Celtic for future challenges. The context adds urgency and significance to the rumors, suggesting that if the bid proceeds, it might mark a deliberate turning point in the club's history. This sense of a pivotal moment energizes debates among fans, analysts, and industry insiders alike, many of whom are keenly watching how Celtic's next chapter unfolds. Whether this leads to a successful takeover or simply raises the profile of investment discussions in Scottish football, the timing amplifies the story's impact. In this light, Hunter's involvement is more than just a financial transaction. It's potentially a defining event in the ongoing evolution of the game in Scotland. Finally, the human element of this possible takeover cannot be overlooked. The hopes, fears, and dreams of those who live and breathe Celtic football every day, from lifelong supporters to club staff, players, and local residents. The idea of Sir Tom Hunter stepping in with a transformative bid resonates deeply on a personal level. For many fans, Celtic is woven into the fabric of their identity, representing more than just football but community heritage and pride. The rumors spark dreams of trophies, European glory, and a restored sense of purpose. At the same time, there's anxiety about potential upheaval, loss of tradition, or changes that might alienate the very people who have supported the club through thick and thin. Players and staff may face uncertainty about their futures, with questions about leadership, contracts, and club culture. This human dimension adds poignancy and drama to the unfolding story, reminding everyone involved that football is as much about people as it is about business. The unfolding narrative of Hunter's proposed bid is more than a headline, it's a story that touches hearts, fuels conversations in living rooms and pubs, and shapes the collective mood of a footballing city. As this potential deal continues to develop, the emotions running through the Celtic community will be as compelling as the financial figures and strategic plans behind the scenes. It's this rich blend of ambition, hope, and human connection that makes the rumored takeover such a captivating saga, full of promise and uncertainty in equal measure. Hello fan, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, as it means a lot to Celtic FC. Also share your opinion about the news in the comments below. See you in the next video.